Hi, my name is Hillary Daniels. I'm Jesse's special education teacher at Hallett Academy. I have definitely enjoyed working with him this school year. I reviewed his current records, including his most recent evaluation, which was conducted in April of 2016 during his 3-year reevaluation in kindergarten. He was given several assessments. The Key Math 3 was given to Jesse. It was designed to measure mathematical abilities in the following areas: numeration, algebra, geometry, measurement, data analysis, and probability, as well as an overall mathematical ability score. For numeration, Jesse scored a raw score of 5 with a grade equivalency of kindergarten second month. For algebra, he scored a raw score of 3, which is equivalent to a kindergarten fourth month. Geometry was one of his strengths. He scored a 10 and scored the same as a first grader in their second month. For measurement, he scored a raw score of 3, which is equivalent to a kindergarten third month. For data analysis and probability, he scored as a kindergartner in the 5th month. Overall, he had a standard score of 94, which is considered in the average range. The average range is anywhere from 85 to 115, so 94 falls right in the middle of that. He is in the 34th percentile for overall mathematical abilities, which indicates that he is at or scoring at or better than 34% of his peers. Jesse was also administered the K-SEALs, which is a language and pre-academic skills measure for children. He was given the numbers, letters, and word subtest. This subtest included identifying numbers and letters as well as just reading words. He had a raw score of 19 and a standard score of 92. This indicates that identifying numbers, letters, and reading basic words is a strength for Jesse. He was also given an informal letter naming and letter sounds fluency assessment. He knows all of his letters, although he occasionally gets the B, D, and P mixed up. For his sounds, he demonstrated an increase from 0 correct sounds per minute in October of 2016 to 18 correct letter sounds per minute in April of 2016. Jesse was also administered the OWLS 2, and it had 2 subcomponents: listening comprehension. 3 subcomponents: listening comprehension, oral expression, and oral language comprehension. He scored well within the average range on all 3 subtests, and his scores were within normal limits. Listening comprehension, he had a standard score of 92. Oral expression, he had a standard score of 99. And oral language comprehension, he had a standard score of 91. All of these scores indicate that his receptive, his ability to understand others, as well as his expressive, his ability to speak language, were within the average range for a student his age. He is able to ask questions, initiate a response, as well as use socially acceptable language. He wears glasses and has a diagnosis of ADHD, which impacts his ability to sustain attention and focus. Math is an academic strength, including geometry, when he was asked to identify and manipulate shapes. He does have the foundational skills needed to make progress in math in the general education curriculum. Jesse has relative strengths in letter recognition. He is performing below grade level in reading, which was demonstrated on all reading assessments given. He continues to qualify for services as a student with developmental delays. His expressive, receptive, and pragmatic language scores were all within normal limits, and it is expected that communication and language will not impact his ability to access the general education curriculum and make progress towards grade level standards. It is recommended that he exit from speech language therapy at this time. Jesse definitely had strengths in letter recognition, math, expressive language, as well as receptive language. His area of weaknesses included letter sound fluency and overall reading level, as well as his attention and focus.